Hi everyone, my name's Alexa, I'm CICB's Content Specialist, and today I'm going to be talking to you about CICB's Class C rigger course, which I just recently completed. This course is 2 days long. It is a day of rigging and a day of signaling. I recommend this course for anyone that is new to rigging. This course is not going to allow you to pick out your own slings. You're not going to be qualified to do that, but you will be able to be an assistant to a rigger by the end. For this course, you'll just need to know basic math, such as addition and subtraction. So we came into the class on day one and we started off with a pre-test. We spent about 15 minutes just going over some questions, seeing what we knew and what we did not know, and then Trent took the next 2 hours to explain the answers. So Trent was our instructor. He is phenomenal. He has a lot of experience with rigging and cranes, so he would actually teach class by telling stories of his experiences. Because in rigging there is a lot of safety hazards and it's important that you are properly following all of these standards, and he would actually tell us some experiences that he had that would help us learn better so that way we could relate the information to the real world. Day one, you are just going to be in the classroom. There isn't any hands-on, but like I said, Trent tells stories, he keeps the class engaging, and you also watch some videos as well. You are learning about the types of rigging equipment and how to inspect it. Even though this is not an inspection course, you will need to inspect all of your equipment prior to every use, so you should know how to inspect the equipment and what hazards to look for. So day two, we started off class by taking our evaluation, which is actually a group assessment. So like I mentioned earlier, you will receive a certificate upon passing your test to be an assistant to a rigger. So that's why the assessment for this is in a group setting instead of an individual setting. And you have all of the tools to use. You could use any of the equipment in the shop, and you have to inspect the equipment, make sure it's safe to use, and then you have to lift this metal tee evenly. It did take our group a couple of tries, but we didn't give up and we successfully accomplished it. We lifted it evenly. So after the assessment, we took our lunch and then we came back. We watched a few videos on signaling. We practiced the hand motions in the classroom, and then we put on our hard hats and we went outside. Trent operated the swing cab crane while the rest of us in the class were practicing hand motions. So we had to signal to Trent to bring the crane over to the center of the barrel. We had to attach the barrel to the hook, and then we had to have him lift the barrel and take it over to the next circle. I did have some experience with signaling since I did take the mobile crane operator courses prior to this. However, something I did not know was when you're signaling, you have to signal stop after every single motion. So if you tell someone to swing left and then you want them to lower, you have to tell them to stop beforehand. So it is something that it did take some time to get used to, but I'm very glad that I got the practice that I needed. One last thing that I would like to mention with this is I highly recommend that you have some sort of crane operator experience, even if it is just for a few days before taking this course. When you're driving, you know the signals left and right, that's pretty standard. But what you don't see in everyday life outside of cranes is to boom up and boom down. So since I have that crane operator experience, I knew, okay, we need to move this load closer to Trent, so I'm going to tell him to boom up. If I didn't have any experience with cranes, it might have been a little bit difficult telling him exactly which direction to go. And then afterwards, we came back inside, took our written exam, and then class was over. The 2 days went by extremely fast. We learned a lot of material, and I'm very thankful I took the course because I feel that I know a lot more about rigging now. So I do recommend this course for anyone that is brand new to rigging. If you have experience with it, then I recommend taking our Rigger Class B. So our Rigger Class B course is similar to Rigger Class C. It is 3 days instead of 2, and you will receive a certificate from CICB upon passing your exams. So as a reminder, Rigger Class C, you are going to be a helper. Rigger Class B, you are going to become your own rigger. You'll know how to calculate the center of gravity, how to calculate the weight of the load, and how to calculate the sling angle factor. So Rigger Class B does touch on a lot more math than Rigger C does. And I also do just want to mention as well that these courses do give you a certificate. The certificate you could take to your employer and they could use that to deem you as qualified. If you would like to go the certification route, which could be transferred between employers, then I recommend taking a look at the courses that we offer. We offer preparation courses for the CCO rigging exams. So in the description, I am going to post a link to all of the rigging courses that we offer, both the CICB courses and the preparation for the CCO exams. That way you have lots of options to pick from. If you have any questions, comments, anything that you would like to share, please drop that in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe to our channel for more rigging and lifting industry content. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.